I'm meeting now with Sarah Tuck. I'm at the Freedom Theater, and I just met Sarah this morning. And she's an American who's here teaching photography. So I thought I would ask her a few questions that maybe she can explain the work she does. So Sarah, why did you come here, or what was your interest in coming to the Freedom Theater?
Well, my background is in photography and in education, and I've spent many years teaching photography workshops and teaching photography classes in America, and the opportunity to teach photography workshops here in Janine came up, and I decided that it's something that is really important to me, working with kids and helping to empower them through photography, through the arts.
Did you know about the work of the Freedom Theater before, or did you just sort of find it somewhere?
No. Actually, I was working in Nablus teaching English and teaching art for an organization, and I left that position, and I met a few friends who put me in touch with the Freedom Theater here, and so I just discovered the theater in October, and so I didn't know anything about them prior to coming.
I think the variety of, I don't know if you call them genres, that they do here, it's quite remarkable. I mean, I had looked at the website pretty carefully, but the fact that they do creative writing and photography. So what are some of the projects that you work on with the kids?
Well, we first of all, I have the kids learn the cameras and learn how to use the cameras and talk to them about what they're interested in doing. And most of them want to photograph normal day-to-day life. They want to have normal lives. They want to go to the cafe and hang out with their friends and gossip and be teenage girls. But it's also really hard for them to do that while they're living under occupation. So while at the same time they want to photograph the normalcy of their day-to-day lives, things also come up, such as administrative detentions and arrests, and the army coming into the village, into Janine City, and then we sort of shift the focus of the things that they want to photograph. So we've done documentary photography, walking around the camp, photographing in their homes, and even recently the girls took the initiative to form a demonstration in support of Hannah Shalabi from a neighboring village in Burkina, and this is a project that they seem to want to continue to work on and to continue photographing. So,
will they present this in an exhibition or a show, or how will you do?
Yes, at the end of the workshop we will have an exhibition here at the theater, and we'll invite their family members and other members of the community. So we'd like to have a digital exhibition where we make a digital slideshow in the theater, and also print some of their favorite prints to show around the theater.
Do you know when that will be?
It'll be most likely be either at the end of next month or at the beginning of May.
Good, I'll still be here. Okay, so do you find that when you're working with the kids that more issues come up in relation, I know they're inextricably bound, but more issues in relation to their families or in relation to the occupation or being girls, or how do you see these things?
I see a lot of issues with them being, well, not their issues, but a lot of interest in taking up issues and being women and talking about the things that they wear, the hijab, the kind of society that they're in, and a lot of the time they focus on when we did personal projects that last a month and a half ago, a lot of them focused on fashion and what they would wear and what they can wear in their homes and what they can wear outside and how it's different and how you can make the hijab fashionable, and focusing on the issue, just being a girl in general. And like I said, on one hand they want to be 17-year-old girls who gossip and have fun and be silly with each other, and then on the other hand the occupation surrounds them every single day, and so that usually finds a way to come up in the work.
Do they think that they want to go into photography or in the arts?
The girls right now are they're undecided. They all are interested in the arts, and they're working on putting work into shows and little photo contests here and there and things like that. But I think right now they're still trying to discover their identities through art.
Now, this group that you're working with, it's not the age group that works with the professional acting group. So how did they set this group up? How does the Freedom Theater offer something like this to a group of teenage girls?
Well, some of the girls they know from the theater, some of the girls have been here before, and they've invited their friends, and they invite their friends, and then they invite their friends, and then, they just all show up, and then we have a photo workshop.
Do you know how you're perceived by the community? You met a family the other day. How do you think that you're perceived by it?
I think that the family that I met the other day was very supportive and very happy to see me as an American woman here in Jenin for an extended period of time. Because I've been in Palestine for 7 months, and I've been in Jenin for 4 months, and I think they're excited to see a foreigner who not only is just traveling through to see the effects of the occupation, but someone who is taken up a full-time position to make changes and to help the community in different ways. And I think that I feel like it's recognized really well. I feel like I've made some really wonderful friends in Jenin who are very happy that I'm here.
Okay, I want to thank Sarah Tuck for taking this time with me. And Sarah, how long do you think you're going to stay, or what do you think your next step will be?
I think right now I'm working on a bigger project called the Freedom Bus with a couple of colleagues of mine, and the Freedom Bus will go on tour at the end of September and through early October, and I would like to at least stay here through that, but ideally I'd love to stay here for another year or so, because I feel very at home in Jenin, so it's sort of indefinite at this point.
Thanks again.
Thank you.